welcome to Virtual Voice. My name is Varda Silver, and we'd like to talk to you a little bit about the place that we picked for our Halloween getaway.
The place we picked is Crossroads. Let me tell you a little bit more about Crossroads. The year is 1896. And the town is Crossroads. Situated near New Orleans in Louisiana, the town is cloaked in darkness after a desperate 11th hour deal with a demon and a land baron, who founded the town in an uproar from his enemies. The deal saved the town, but promises made in that advancing hour would change the town forever. The town's land baron was more than he revealed. The rose on his lapel gave a hint to his true identity. The backdrop to the town of Crossroads is a vibrant city in New Orleans, just a boat ride away. Glide through the swamps and alligators, burning lamp in hand, until you find the tower that looms in the center of town. The clock ticks through the darkness as your heart begins to beat in rhythm. Your eyes strain as you will yourself to see further into the dark, with the lantern and the light from it. You stop, suddenly realizing your footsteps are not the only sounds echoing across the cobbles. You are not alone in the darkness. You are not safe, but you have taken your first steps to the dark side. Welcome to Crossroads. Crossroads is a World of Darkness VTM roleplay community. And that is our choice for our Halloween special for this year for our destination selection.
The reason we chose it was because it was really well set up. You will be able to see by the pictures that we have displayed on the screen. We suggest you take a look. There's a lot of mentors there that are able to help you and willing to help you. It is a very helpful community. They have a lot of different types of activities going on. They are very active, so we suggest that you hightail it over there. One note, make sure that your avatar is at least 10 days old before you enter.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for joining us on Virtual Voice.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Virtually Delicious. Today, we're going to talk about our top picks for our Halloween outfits for October 2021. It was based off of three decisions: our choice, best buy, and most popular. Let's start with the most popular. That was the Leela Succubus outfit in black Halloween promo. Everything that you see in the picture was only 99 Lin. It came with the boots, the headpiece, the wings that animate, harness, panties, and bra, and it fits a good amount of mesh avatars. We thought that this was a really good deal for the money. The next choice that we had was our best buy, and this was a Saniha bunny outfit. This came with a HUD of many colors to choose from. The attachments that included like the tail and the bow with the collar and the cuffs around your wrists, and the suit and the ears, all for only one lend, and it fits a wide array of mesh avatars. Our last choice was our choice, and we looked high and low. We picked the Irresistible Halloween Autumn Witch outfit. It comes with two styles, red and brown, also with hair, all for only $3.99. It has the attachments. It came with a skirt, the bodice, the hat, the hair, and a lamp and some leaves. It's very, very beautiful, and it fits several types of mesh avatars. So there you have it. Those are our choices for this Halloween's top outfits in Second Life. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Virtually Delicious. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye. Hello and everyone. Welcome to Virtual Voice. My name is Varda, and with me today we have Goddess Oksana, known as the Goddess of Rock, here on Second Life. Today we're going to learn a little bit more about her and what she does here on Second Life. My first question for you today is what got you started in music?
Uh, you mean what I do now, or do you mean like what started me playing music?
What started you playing music?
I started when I was young, about 7 years old. My papa taught me. It got me started in music, and I've been doing music since I was seven. And if you go outside of Second Life and talk real life, it's been 61 years now.
And how long have you been performing in SL?
About 6 years, going on seven now.
That's a really long time. And who inspired you the most, would you say, listening to most of the bands that you've listened to or artists that inspired you?
Oh, so many, so many to even talk about. Well, sorry about my throat. Got a little gruff voice today. Um, I was singing earlier with the band. So no, I just all kinds of bands. Alice Cooper, Ozzy Osbourne, Aerosmith, Van Halen. I could just go down the list forever. Um, Rock and roll music just you know it just spoke to me, man. It's just like you know there it is. It's in your face. I never heard rock music until '92 when I came from Russia. So it's like wow, it was a big eye opener and
And what would you say out of all those bands that inspired you? Do you have like a favorite musician or a list of favorite musicians?
I, there's so many. It's like I say, there's so many. There's some I can't stand. We won't give no names, but they know who they are out there in the real world. We've been round and round, but there's no, I just there's so many of them. Uh, I can't pick just one because I might like this song from this person, that song from that person, this song from this group. I just it depends on what moves me.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough. Now, looking back on Second Life, what would you say is your biggest accomplishment?
Biggest accomplishment, uh, being me, doing my thing, enjoying the people that hang around me. Um, Actually performing for people, putting on a show and entertaining them. Um, you know, you've seen some of our shows. We don't play around. I play with a full band called 6 Seconds to Rush SSTR. There's seven of us. And, you've seen when I put on a concert, we're 2 hours straight. We don't play games. We might take a couple minute break here and there, but it's like you're going to a real live concert. That's what I feel is an accomplishment. I've won awards here and things in Second Life, but it's like they're a contest of who you know, not what you do.
Speaking about awards, tell us about your Sapphic Award.
Mathis Award, it was a few years back in 2018. It was an award for the best singer, and they actually chose three of us, and then two of the other people backed out. So they said I was the I was the best singer in Second Life in 2018. So they gave me the award, and the nomination, and people had to vote on me. There was only over like almost 13,000 people in Second Life that I touched that knew who I was that voted for me.
Wow. Now, I heard you mention your band SSTR. Tell us a little bit more about the band SSTR.
SSTR, 6 Seconds to Russia. We started out as six Russians. Um, Actually, we started in San Francisco, and they came to the studio owner and his children came to New York. I followed later. Um, some of the other people we picked up here in New York, but we're now there's a German drummer, there's a Polish and German bass player, Lars. The drummer's name is Gunther. There's Tomas is young. He's 27. Yeah, no, he's 27. 27, yes. Let's see. He plays rhythm guitar. Taddy, she's just turned 21. She plays keyboard. Mariko's Japanese. She plays the other keyboard, both the backup vocals. Tomas does backup vocals. Lars does vocals. We all sing. Everyone somewhere in the band sings. And then we have Savette, who just turned 18. She's a sax player, and she's good. She's never had a lesson in her life, trust me. And she picked up the sax and just started playing it. Said, "Mom, I want to play the sax." They bought her a sax, and she plays it like, you know, I don't know if people believe in reincarnation, but I do. She's some sax player from the past, and we just come together. And you got me. I'm the lead singer and lead guitarist, and we call ourselves 6 Seconds to Russia. And we're like a missile. 6 seconds from one side of the country to the other, and you'd be in Russia. And go ahead.
Now, if someone wants to hear 6 Seconds to Russia and Goddess Oksana, who would they contact? What would they do?
You can contact me. Uh, Oksana Sadia is my name. Goddess Oksana is the nickname they've given me. Wallace Wirefly or you know Jessica. Oh, Damone is her name. Either one of us. You could get hold of Carla. Um, Gee, what's her last name? It's Cyber Spy actually, but Carla Putnam. At Hidden Desires, where I play a lot. Um, or you can ask around. If you ask around, people tell you there's people that hate me and there's people that love me. So sooner or later, someone's going to know who I am.
Now, on a personal note, what is your favorite thing to do in SL?
My favorite thing to do?
Yeah.
I don't really know. I really don't. I've been here for quite a while, and it's become all about the music with me, and you know. But other than that, I don't know. I love to build. We build all of our own stage and sets, so that's fun. It's creating everything so that it is beautiful for people to admire and see us perform.
Now, do you prefer a small group of friends or a large party?
You mean like to hang out with?
Yeah.
I do the concerts, and usually after the concert, the band members are all go do their thing, and I'll hang around for a while. But if there's too many people, I have agoraphobia in real life, and I don't like lots of people around me. I'll hang and I'll talk, and usually after a concert, I'm so wore out I don't say much anyway.
Oh, okay. And for those that are curious, what's Goddess's home like on SL?
I live in a pyramid on a deserted island. I mean, there's stuff all around. It looks like an Egyptian setting. I mean, if you notice, my avatar looks like Nefertiti. That's my dream. Everybody has a dream they wish they was somebody, and I feel like that I I, I have in touch with Nefertiti, and I live in a pyramid, and I have a big Egyptian boathouse, and I even got a crocodile in a lake in front of me. That's all the people that bug me when I'm singing. I'll invite them over and throw them out to the crocodile.
Now, what is tell me your favorite Second Life memory.
Uh, Favorite Second Life memory.
Do you have one?
Um, I don't know. Meeting you, that's a good one. Meeting Wallace, my manager and my best friend and best friend in real life. Meeting Jessica. I mean, it's been a trip. It's been a real trip. If we get away from the music factor, I used to build cars and motorcycles. I guess the most funniest and best memory was testing a car that I'd built and was out on Route 9 over on the mainland and come to the end of the road and I don't know what happened. I wound up in the water and the car kept going. I never seen the car again. It's gone. I never found it in my inventory either. It was like, God, I said, damn, I'm going to write a song about this one. Where, oh, where did my car go? I'm glad it was a copy because if it had been the original, I would have been crying.
Uh, what is the one thing you want to change on Second Life?
The one thing I want to change, I want people to get a grip. I want people to wake up and stop being so cynical and selfish and rude. We're all here to have fun. We come here for a fantasy. I mean, I'm doing this for the fun of it. I'm not doing this to make the money because you know, behind this avatar, I'm a semi-retired professional musician. I could go back out there on the road and make hundreds and thousands of dollars. I come here to have fun. I want people to stop being such idiots. That's the one thing I could say. People stop being idiots. Wake up. Smell the coffee. Look at the beans if you have to. I don't care, but we're all here to have fun. All this hate and discontentment. I wanted to change.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. To those watching who want to do what you do, what's your advice on getting started?
Good equipment, singing lessons, um, practice, practice, practice. Ask people for help. I mean, don't be afraid. You'll find some good ones to help you. I mean, I got help at first. Someone told me what I needed. Then the band, they have a studio. We're all out of New York, and I have a studio here in my home, and it's taken time to put my studio together. I mean, I just put a studio together in a house that we just bought, and I mean, I've got thousands and thousands of dollars in equipment. People don't realize you got plenty of people here. I'm not cutting down anybody, but most of them are karaoke or coffee shop singers, I call it. But when you're a rock, metal, heavy performer, you got to have the equipment to do it. You can't pick up an acoustic guitar and sing about your dog and think you're a rock star.
Is there anything you'd like to add on a personal note?
Personal note, what kind of note's that? Is it in the key of E, C, G? My a personal note. What was it? What personal note?
Meaning anything you want to add just from your own perspective?
Um, get out there and enjoy yourself, people. Come out to the concerts. If you don't know who the hell I am, find out where I'm at. Come listen to me. Come listen to the band. I mean, if you not just about myself, there's other good people in here too. I mean, hell, Varda, you sing. Come listen to her. Um, there's lots of if you like coffee shop music, go listen to it. If you like karaoke, go listen to it. If you want to hear somebody sing about his dog dying, go listen to it. Just get out and enjoy yourself. Don't be such fuddy duds. And enjoy yourself. I guess that's my personal note. Enjoy yourself.
Well, there you have it. There is our interview with Goddess Oksana, known as the Goddess of Rock. Also, a wonderful, kind, sweet person that I have the pleasure of getting to know, and my SL mom, I love to brag about because she is such an amazing person. And next, we're going to listen to one of her songs, some music by Goddess Oksana, not by Goddess Oksana, a song that she sang. And we'll take it from there. Thank you again for joining us. You have a wonderful day. Bye bye.
Hello, and welcome to Virtual Voice. In this segment, we'll be teaching you how to make a digital overlay image for your live stream. Let's get started. First, you need a template. How I like to do this is in PowerPoint. You don't necessarily have to use PowerPoint. You can use whatever tool you feel comfortable with. But in this situation, I prefer to use PowerPoint to lay out my design. Let's begin by first creating a template background. To make it easier on yourself, I like to start off with a black background. I right-click on the presentation and select a solid background. For this, why don't we just use black for right now? Apply to all. Next, we need to lay out our elements for our overlay. We're going to keep this simple, so I'm not going to have any fancy assets or anything like that for this particular overlay. Let's start off with some basic shapes. Let's say we want a chat area with rounded corners. Let's put that off to the right here. Make it a little bit bigger so that chat can come out a little better. And we'll adjust the corners to fit appropriately. There we go. There's our chat section. Now, let's create an area for the game or whatever we're going to be presenting to the audience. Let's make that also a rounded circle. Let's put that right about here. And again, we'll adjust the outline to fit appropriately. Let's move it down just a smidge so we can have our logo or title text at the top. Next, let's have a snazzy title. Why don't we just have it say, heck, why not? Virtual Views. Make sure you click on the right asset. There we go. Alright, now let's add some other elements. Let's say we want to have some ticker tape text or something at the bottom of our screen, but we don't necessarily want to have a particular element. Let's say we want people to see how many people we have following us. We'll make that a red heart. And we'll change the background color to that. Now let's see if we can make a little bar next to the heart to show how many followers we have. And the name of the follower. Why not? Notice how the asset that we just placed down, the text area, is in front of the heart here. And if you want to move the heart further back or bring it forward, you just click the Arrange tool and bring it forward. Let's adjust it a little bit to fit. There we go. I'm going to make this a white background. To do that, you click on the Shape Fill and you set it to white. I'm going to give it a no outline there. And let's say we have some new followers or some very eager fans, and we'll give those the star icon for the stars of the show. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Let's make that a yellow star. And we'll do a bevel. Bevel actually helps bring out the design and flair of your objects. So let's give the heart a bevel too. There we go, much better. I like to reuse my assets, so let's copy this box and paste it and bring it over to the star. And I'm going to center it right there, and we're going to push it back. To do that, push the Send Backward button once. There we go. Let's make the star a little bit bigger and more prominent. And perfect. Now you're probably wondering, where does the logo go? Well, you can use logo text like this if you have a text document or something that you wish to display as text. Or for simplicity's sake, heck, why not we use the virtual voice logo? Let's put it down in this empty space down here. Keep in mind you don't want to overcrowd your design too much with too many objects. Let's pull up the virtual voice logo. There it is. Now, here's a cool technique I learned in PowerPoint that makes it unique and really cool and fun to do. Let's say you don't want any of this white background here, but you want to keep the logo intact. You can click the Remove Background button, and it will just keep the logo or whatever color you have selected. Now, sometimes you may need to touch up things or re-add things. To do that, click the Mark Keep Areas button, and just simply click and drag the outlined area, like I'm doing now, for certain key elements. This will tell the system to keep that particular asset intact. There we go. Now you notice that there's some little white splotches here on the logo. We can remove those very quickly. There we go. And I like to keep these dots here for the number of viewers we have in each country. Or virtual world if you want. There we go. Perfect. I'm not going to bother with the show's tagline at this time, but you get the point. Let's hit apply. There we go. And let's just shrink her down just a little bit to fit into this box. Perfect. There we go. You've completed the first steps to making your overlay and outline layout. In order to save this as a true outline, what we want to do is select the areas in the whole document and export it as a PNG. In a few moments, we'll be jumping into GIMP, another free editing photo tool similar to Photoshop that will let you create your finalized outline and layout. I'll just put this in pictures for right now and name it VVNTV underscore example. And we'll save as a PNG file. You may get a prompt like this that shows you if you wish to save all slides that you wish as this format or just this one. For this instance, we're just going to choose this particular slide since it's the only slide we have. There, you're done. Now, let's jump over to GIMP in the next segment, and we'll show you how to create this document. Alright, we're now in GIMP, and you may notice that we have nothing imported into our canvas here. Let's go grab our image that we made from PowerPoint. First, we want to go to Open. We want to go to our Images folder under Pictures, and let's look for our image file called VVNTV example. Ah, there it is. Let's open it. Alright, as you can see, the canvas has created and imported our outline. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to select the blue areas on the screen and set them as transparencies with the alpha channel. How to do this is you select the magic wand tool right here. Next, you click the blue areas while holding the left shift button. You'll see the plus icon appear on the magic wand tool to indicate multiple selection points. Just click, click, and release the shift key. Now just push the delete key on your keyboard and you'll see a white background. Don't worry, this area is not transparent just yet. You've just erased the blue area for right now. To change it to a transparency and add an alpha channel, right click with your mouse, go down to Layers, go down to Transparency, and add alpha channel. It's that easy. Next, hit the delete key And there you go. Your overlay is complete, and you can use it whenever you want. Now, let's export this as the new VVN-TV example file. There we go. It's exported. Now let's take a look at it in another tool as an image viewer. I don't need to save the changes again because the file's already exported into the GIMP database, so you can just discard changes for now. Let's jump back to PowerPoint to see what the particular video file looks like. Alright, here's PowerPoint again, and here's where we had our overlay. Let's create a new slide and import this new overlay that we've just created. New slide, insert, picture from this device. Let's scroll down to VVN TV example. There it is. And ta-da! You have an overlay. Notice how the blue area in the original slide is now gone. But the black area behind it still remains. That's because anywhere on the document, if I were to put an image behind this, for example, let's put a picture of my character from the show. There I am. Let's say I want to push him back just a little bit. Moved. Nope. Send it back. Alright. You can now see that my character covers the full area of the screen just in this area. That's what it will look like when you create your content and present an area with a transparency in your chosen streaming software. You don't necessarily have to do this. It could be a game, it could be a visual presentation, it could be whatever you choose it to be on this screen. If you want to put chat here or another image, like a vertical image, you could. It's that easy. Thank you for joining me on Virtual Voice and Virtual Views. I'll see you around, and thank you for joining me.